Merry Christmas, everyone! Even though by the time this video goes up and you'll be watching it, it'll be past Christmas, but that's okay. I don't care. Merry Christmas to all. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday and a blessed new year, and let's just really hope that 2021 is going to be a lot better than 2020 was. Now, Christmas does fall on a Friday this year, and as you guys very well know, I upload and post new videos on the weekends, one video on Saturday and one video on Sunday. So I figured that I would do two more Christmas movie reviews for this weekend to close out the month of December. And with that being said, on today's Christmas movie review, I am going to be reviewing and talking about my favorite iteration or version, whichever you prefer, of a Christmas Carol movie, and that is The Muppet Christmas Carol. Now, I do believe I mentioned in one of the two previous movie reviews of the different versions of A Christmas Carol that I reviewed so far that the Muppet Christmas Carol version is my favorite version of A Christmas Carol in movie format, and this is predominantly the version of A Christmas Carol I know well the most. So, if you've never seen the Muppet Christmas Carol, even though I'd find that kind of hard to believe, and are kind of curious as to what it's about, here's how I would sum up the movie without really spoiling anything. Now, as the title suggests, this is the Muppet version of A Christmas Carol, so Michael Caine stars as Ebenezer Scrooge in this version of A Christmas Carol, and he is my favorite version and actor to play Ebenezer Scrooge. I absolutely love him as Ebenezer Scrooge. And, as the regular Christmas Carol story goes, he hates Christmas. He can't stand it, bah, humbug, you know. And he gets haunted by the spirit of his old partner, Jacob Marley. But in this version, it actually has Jacob and Robert Marley, even though there was no Robert Marley. It was only Jacob Marley, but that was a funny reference to Bob Marley. Anyway, Jacob and Robert Marley pay him a visit and scare him into basically saying, you got to change your ways. You're going to end up like us in hell with all these chains wrapped around us from the stuff we did in our present lives when we were alive. And then Jacob Marley warns him that you're going to be haunted by three spirits tonight. The ghosts, the spirits of Christmas past, present, and future. And they're going to show you your ways and hopes that you're going to change your ways to better yourself as a person. And that is basically how it sums up the Muppet Christmas Carol without really spoiling anything. Now, for the remainder of this 5-minute movie review, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts, feelings, and opinions about the Muppet Christmas Carol. Okay, so I know this is going to be a little biased because, like I stated, this is my favorite version of A Christmas Carol, but this is just a great retelling of a classic story. It is. As I already stated, I absolutely loved Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge, but all the actors in this movie just were fantastic. Both Michael Caine, the people who controlled the Muppets, and the other human actors, live actors who played like Bob Cratchit, his wife, and the other people. They were all great too. This movie has fantastic music in it, with such songs like "When Love Is Gone," "One More Sleep Till Christmas," "Marley and Marley," "Thankful Heart," and "When Love Is Found." Okay, so The Muppet Christmas Carol was released in 1992. The runtime, depending on which version you watch, because there are two different versions, is going to be between 86 to 89 minutes. As I stated, this movie stars Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge. If you are not familiar with his name, but might be if you saw a picture of him, these are some other movies that he starred in that I know of. Austin Powers in Goldmember, which I have not watched that in so long. I didn't even know that. And predominantly, this is what I know Michael Caine to star in the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah, Michael Caine played Alfred Pennyworth in Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. I predominantly know Michael Caine for being in this and then the Dark Knight trilogy. So, then interestingly enough, thanks to the Nostalgia Critic doing his review of this, which I'm going to link at the end of this video, I found out that the VHS version has a scene where Belle sings When Love Is Gone to Scrooge, and in certain DVD copies, they took that scene out, which sucked. So without further ado, I can't say a single bad thing about this movie. My final rate for the Muppet Christmas Carol is going to be a perfect 10 out of 10. I seriously can't recommend this enough. If you love Muppets or have little kids of your own, this is a must watch for both kids and adults of all ages. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.